unauthorized illegal Secret Service protection, lied on a federal gun background check, and so on. One reporter is here to fill in the blanks on everything that isn't in the Cornell Simon & Schuster, which is publishing. It's a tell-all that explains how Hunter Biden is, quote, finally able to appreciate the beautiful things in life. But by Hunter Biden's own admission, the book is going to have some gaps in the narrative.
You make just one reference to it in the book.
Yeah.
Is that laptop yours?
Well, you don't need a laptop. You got a book. The book is all in the book. And I don't know. I truly...
You don't know.
The serious answer is I truly do not know the answer to that.
Did you leave a laptop with a repairman?
No.
Were you missing a laptop?
Not that I know of, but you you read the book and you realize that I wasn't keeping tabs on possessions very well for about a 4-year period of time.
So it is his laptop, it turns out, or at least the data are his. The material on the laptop was created by Hunter Biden. There's no question of it. Did he leave it at the repair shop? Honestly, that's kind of a weird story. Not everyone believes it. But everyone who is honest will now concede that the material on the laptop was in fact Hunter Biden's. And that was confirmed today, by the way, by the Daily Mail, which is a technical analysis of the material on there. Josh Boswell read it. He works at the Daily Mail. He also read Hunter Biden's book. And it turns out some details didn't make the manuscript. As we said, Josh Boswell works at the Daily Mail, and we're happy to have him on today. Josh, thanks so much for coming on. Hi, Tucker. So just to be totally clear, it is now, I think, we can say conclusively beyond dispute what some of us have been saying for months now, this was Hunter Biden's material. These are his texts, his photographs, etc.
Yeah, there's really very little doubt at this point, and that was something that we wanted to make sure we were clear on at dailymail.com. Before we published this big story, we did a report with some forensic experts who, a 29-year FBI veteran who set up the FBI's own first cyber forensics unit, got him to analyze the laptop data that we had a copy of, and he concluded there was nothing there to suggest that it was a fabrication or faked, and that it pertained to Hunter Biden.
So what's on the laptop that isn't in the book?
There's a lot. I mean, Hunter says, and his publishers say it's a tell-all book, that you don't need the laptop. That's frankly absolute rubbish. There is a lot in there that he leaves out. I mean, as soon as I booted up that drive and started browsing through just the photos, I mean, I was bombarded with these graphic, shocking images. You have, one of the first things I came across was a picture of him with 2 prostitutes on a bed. There on top of him, there's a dog on the bed as well. There's a photograph of him with what people commonly refer to as meth mouth, which is where a lot of drug use erodes your teeth away. And then there's even a photo of him pulling another prostitute's hair, grinning at the same time. It kind of quite disturbing stuff on there. But there's also some really intimate conversations and quite eyebrow-raising conversations between him and his father, Joe Biden, that I found really surprising and concerning. There's one text exchange where he pleads with his father to run for president. And this is in February 2019, 2 months before Joe Biden declared. Joe promises him that he would. But in the same breath, he says, Hunter, I'm worried that my phone is being hacked, that my texts are being hacked. Now, you've got to ask yourself, why would Joe Biden be worried about that? And why would he be trying to stop Hunter putting certain things in writing?
I was struck by those exchanges with his father, and I have to just I always want to be honest, that Joe Biden is very warm toward his son. Seems like he doesn't really quite know how to handle him, but he is affectionate in a way that, as a father, you recognize and appreciate. But there's evidence of crime, like a number of crimes on this laptop for which Hunter Biden has never been charged, as far as I know. Give us an example.
Yeah, that's right. So, I mean, you've got countless photographs of him taking drugs. You've got many, many text exchanges between him and women, some of them who we believe to be prostitutes, and some of them who actually have charges for prostitution. And it becomes very clear when you see those text exchanges that he's dealing with crack cocaine dealers and with women.
Pretty focused on Tammy Duckworth, she's obviously an idiot, and then Mazie Hirono. Can anyone be dumber than Mazie Hirono? Our assumption is that you couldn't be. She couldn't operate a microwave, and yet she's making laws. We totally forgot about Kirsten Gillibrand. And then we saw this tweet. It's an amazing tweet. This is in support of the Biden infrastructure bill.
So they cut off
Paid
the
leave
Hunter
is infrastructure.
Biden
Childcare
interview. What
is
the hell?
infrastructure. Caregiving is infrastructure.
Okay.
Caregiving